Hello everybody, welcome back to Riverview here with me, Siwadi, here in Farming Simulator 22 on this lovely October morning as we start a brand new month. The game has had an update this week. Let's just get that straight out the bag. Patch has dropped, patch 1.9, which is going to be obviously for the new DLC coming out next week. As a result, my game is just having a bit of a stutter session this morning as I record this, because it's obviously got to generate all the new shaders and everything. I've got to delete the shader cache and everything. So right now, whenever I try moving anywhere, it gets a bit laggy. So I'm just kind of just sitting here at the moment, getting some of this early morning sun on Delores' face. But we have got some fantastic new stuff. We have from the Giant. We've got some new storage buildings, I do believe. I think GTX has had a bit of an input into those. And we should have some mods and some new buildings. I don't know where exactly they are. I should have probably looked it up before I came streaming, shouldn't I? See which category they are actually in. They might be under productions if they're using the production script things. Maybe not. I know they're in here somewhere. Just trying to locate them. They're not going to be in decoration, eh? Where's the hell? They must be under buildings and sheds. Unless I'm just wrong and it's not actually released yet, but I thought they were out. Thought they'd been released, but maybe I am wrong. There it is, bale and pallet storage. That's the new building. Sorry, I'm dumb. There. That's from Giants. Bale and pallet storage building. Interesting. We'll have a look at that. But today, we don't want to sit around too long because we've got work to do. I believe I've got oilseed radish to plough over on the field in this corner. That's ready for ploughing. Yes, and we've also got sunflowers down here ready to harvest. So what I'm thinking is oh, I'm getting that silly message again. I'm going to have to sell some eggs. My little animal egg storage place is full. And my productions, which use the eggs, are full. So the eggs aren't being distributed anywhere at the minute. So I might as well sell those. Right, we should have... There's also, in the patch that came out this week, there's a new... Giants have added a new setting in the advanced graphics options that's supposed to help with performance and stuff. We'll check, see if that is the case once we're actually up and running and shaders and everything are all, you know, all okay and as they should be. Because, yeah, anything that can squeeze out a few more frames per second is very good, especially for someone like me playing at, you know, 4K resolution. Very helpful to get a few more frames per second out of things. And keep everything looking nice and pretty. But yeah, we are running very late this week, or I'm running very late this week. As far as the content goes for getting stuff recorded, I am doing terrible. It's obviously Thursday afternoon now, and I think this video is either supposed to be Monday's video or Thursday's video as I'm recording this. So yeah, I've done a really poor job of making content in the last few weeks, but obviously understandable with obviously the personal situation that I've got at the moment. But yeah, hopefully I can get a couple of little videos churned out today, and we can get this series, get the videos for this series banged out. Try and hopefully get to the end of the month if I can, and then I need to go and get Riverview recorded as well this week. I probably might do that tomorrow, I imagine, unless I decide to do it this evening. It's so difficult at the minute trying to find time to actually sit down and do the recording side of things, because one of the things I've been doing this week is I've started making content for a new platform that's recently started called Kick, and that can be found at kick.com/see what he so. That's the channel, and pretty much the same as all my other channel handles and links and stuff. But yeah, it's a new streaming platform that has started and is taking off and is very much in its infancy at the minute. So I'm doing some streaming over there. I'm also working for a content creator over there. I'm working as their like IT person and moderator. So when they're streaming and stuff, I kind of have to be present for that, which means I'm not able to do my own recording, streaming at the same. So it's trying to work schedules out at the minute and find out where I've then got time to do my stuff and fit in with my stuff. But like I say, this new streaming platform, I'm trying to obviously push that a little bit at the minute to try and get obviously my foot in the door early. Right now there's not a lot of farm sim creators on the platform, so if I can get in there and do a lot of streams and get some content, you know, smashed on there pretty quick, there's a good chance that I could get an early kind of start on that platform, and hopefully be one of the first content creators over there, and hopefully get affiliated pretty quickly on there. Would be very nice, and then obviously start earning some revenue off the content like on my current channels, which will all be very good for me. The great thing about Kick is, unlike YouTube and Twitch, 90% of the revenue that the creator makes goes to the creator. You know, which is obviously a huge difference from YouTube and Twitch, who take 70% of the revenue and leave the creator with the slim pickings of here's 30%. You know, the creators only get 30% of the money that gets donated, generated, earned by their content. And I know people don't like it when content creators talk about that sort of thing, but you know, this is our livelihood. You know, picture it this way. If you went to work doing whatever job you currently do, and one day your boss turned around and said, we're only going to give you 30% of your wages from now on, we're going to keep the other 70%, you probably wouldn't be very happy, would you? And you'd probably want to move to another job where they're going to pay you more money or offer you more money. And that's exactly the boat that we content creators are in these days. We've got to try and find the platforms and the places that are actually going to, you know, reward us for our time and our efforts that go into producing and making all this lovely content for you to watch and entertain yourselves with. But yeah, here on Riverview, we got obviously a lot of fields. We got a lot of our. I was saying, will we ever? I think on the other video the other day, I put. I think on the title of the video, I put something like, "Oh, will we ever get anything planted and seeded?" And I just completely forgot in my mind that we was only in about August, September at the time. So yeah, to answer that video's thumbnail, yes, we have got stuff planted and seeded. In actual fact, ladies and gents, I've got wheat, I've got barley, I've even got oats planted on that big field. However, I did have one slight little mishap between the last video and this one. After we had done the fancy ploughing of the field and ploughing of the oilseed radish, instead of stone picking the field, which was obviously the next step, I just went and grabbed the seeder and went straight into seeding mode. So unfortunately, that field is absolutely covered now with stones, as you can see. So not great. Not great for the vehicle maintenance and vehicle health, that isn't. We're going to get some horrible things put on there. And of course, a bit of damage to the harvester and the baler and whatever other kit we run over that field with after the next harvest. So probably the seeder again is going to get. Oh, we're going to have to cultivate the field first, aren't we? We're probably going to have to cultivate. We'd have to cultivate next time and then de-stone it before we run the seeder over it again. But yes, we are absolutely rocking it at the minute. Like I say, another thing as well which has hindered my progress in Farming Simulator these last couple of weeks is because you will have maybe noticed on the YouTube channel, here on the channel, that I've been uploading some new content for a new series, for a new game. And yeah, it's been taking me time to obviously record that and do the videos for that. So again, that kind of takes away from my Farming Simulator playing time. But I've been trying my things. I did my Ringwood stream yesterday afternoon. That went really well over on Twitch, and the VOD for that, still need to go and grab that actually. I need to go and download that. One of the things I was kind of thinking of doing, which might help me a little bit actually, is to, let me think about this. How am I going? No, see, no, that's not going to work. I was just thinking to myself, what happens if I streamed my Let's Plays, my Riverview, my New Jersey, to my new Kick account, my new Kick platform channel, downloaded the videos after I finished the streaming, and upload them here. Basically bring the VODs from the Kick channel to YouTube to put into my Let's Play series. But I realised I wouldn't be able to do 4K then, because unfortunately the streaming platforms don't let you stream in 4K. They only let you do a maximum of 1080-60. So it's the same on Twitch, unfortunately, which is a bit poor. But I do hope one day to get that sorted out, get that changed. Or I hope they get it changed. It's not for me to change, it's for them to allow us to stream in higher resolutions and that. Because I've got all this bitrate going spare on my Virgin internet connection, because I've got 37 megabytes upload. 37 megabytes upload, and I'm literally limited at the moment by all the streaming platforms only allowing me to upload at 6. It's like, well, come off there. I've got all this spare that I could be using to make my streams and my content look even more better, more brilliant and fantastic. Right, what we need to do is go and get the trailer in a second, because this is going to get full pretty darn quickly. Like I say, sunflowers, we're just going to sell those after we've harvested them. So whilst you're doing that, my little friend, let's go get a trailer. You're still full up there. You're still there. Tell you what we should do. Where did I put the... Oh, the sell point's all the way over here. Lol. Yeah, probably need to empty this. Perhaps what I should do is just start from this end here. Just push it all out. That didn't really work as I had hoped. Oh, that's better. Let's just get these chocolate goodies. These look like Watkins chocolate donuts to me. Watkins. Who loves a Watkins, eh? Who loves a Watkins? Right, that frees that up a bit then, but we're still in a position where we need a trailer. So let's go get a trailer, shall we? There's also been a lot of mod updates this week because of this new patch from Giants. There's a lot of mods that have had updates, and there's a lot of new mods that have dropped in the last week. For example, there's a new version of Auto Drive out. There's a new version of Course Play out. There's a new version of Better Contracts. There's a new version of Object Storage. There's a lot of script mods that have had fresh updates this week. So, if you haven't done so, check your mods folders, everybody, and see if you need to download any updates. And if you're having any problems in game, check your logs and see if there's any mods causing errors now since the update. You may have to temporarily remove some until they get updated. Because obviously Giants are are dropping some new stuff in this latest update for the game from for the DLC, which I still don't have yet. I still don't have the DLC. I still haven't made my decision on the season pass or the content itself. I know time is running out. I was kind of hoping Giants might have just, you know, just sent me a key, you know, or you know, sorted me out on that front, being a partner, but they haven't. They haven't, sadly. So yeah, very disappointing, I have to say. But I might go and get it. There's a good website where I get a lot of my Steam games from, which is offering the season pass quite discounted at the minute. The season 2 DLC season pass, so I might just have to go on there and drop a little purchase and get myself a fresh key. Right. He's there. And he's there. Which one's that? That's the warrior. Yeah, we do want this. There's another thing I'm going to do, ladies and gents. After doing this sunflower harvest, I'm actually going to join these two fields. I've decided now I'm going to actually join these two fields together and have them as one. And then the next crop that I plant on this field will be a obviously much bigger harvest, and it will be a little bit easier to manage and take care of. Because it's not like we need to produce every single crop that the map has on offer, because we're not, you know, this is not the kind of series where I'm trying to produce everything, and, you know, we need to make sure we've got all the production buildings covered. I've also been thinking a little bit about my next series that comes after this one, when this series ends. And I've been having to think about, obviously, the map, what map I'm going to play on. I think I've got it sorted now in my mind which one I'm going to play, because I haven't had any better suggestions from anybody else. And yeah, I think I'm going to have a slightly different, do something a bit different to start with in that series. The early part of that series, I'm going to do some things a bit different. Certainly with the equipment. Definitely going to pick some very radically different equipment types for me. And for full spoilers, I'm not going to go with big, massive tractors from the get-go. I'm going to use very small, very diddly, very old-fashioned looking equipment to start with on that series, and see how things go initially, and then we'll try building ourselves up to getting better equipment eventually down the line. I'm just not sure at this moment in time whether to do the series as a start from scratch like I did on this map, where we end up buying land and buying buildings and all that kind of good stuff as we, you know, down the road, as we go along and get ourselves established, or whether I should do it in new farmer, so at least I've got a home and a starting farm and base, but maybe get rid of fields and stuff at the time if I own it, or just leave it so I've got like one field to start with, and then again maybe get rid of all the equipment, sell off all the equipment that the map gives you to begin with, sell everything off, and then sort of take it from there and try and do a bit of a different thing. Because obviously the problem we start from scratch, and as was the case on this map, it's that not having a home, not having a house, not having an actual base to park your equipment, and not being able to sleep and advance time as you need to, as you get things going. So yeah, we're going to try and do things a little bit more different, I think, next. So whereas starting a new farmer would give me a base and some buildings to put equipment into, if I get rid of everything else then, all the fields and everything, then we can see, you know, see how everything goes after that. But that's kind of my plan. That's kind of the way I'm leaning, the way I'm thinking at the moment. As far as the next series that comes after Riverview in the Riverview slots. But one of the things I might do with that series as well now I'm thinking about it, is rather than like on this series, where I show you more or less every single day, and, you know, I try not to skip out on too much stuff and do too much stuff, you know, that's off camera, off screen, so you can see absolutely everything along the step of the way. I might decide in the next series to do bigger gaps between the videos in the time. So if I'm like, you know, if I'm doing a video in February on the Monday, the video on the Thursday will probably be March. And instead of just skipping the time, I will probably stream the work in between those two videos on the Kit channel. That might be a better way of doing things. For the people that want to see and follow every single step of the series along the way, you will be able to do that by watching the videos here on YouTube and then watching the streams, the VODs on the Kick channel. And for those of you that just kind of want the, you know, the highlights, the highlights, and prefer to see the progress being made, then obviously just watching the YouTube channels will be good enough for you guys. Because you'll see there'll be bigger jumps in progress between the videos, you know. We won't be spending, you know, 2 or 3 weeks on the same month or in the same period of the map. I want to unload this guy in a second. And then, like I say, I want to get down here and absolutely smash this, get this field smashed out, and then get it ploughed as well. Get it all joined up, get the stones on it. I might then come and chuck a load of manure on it as well. Chuck some manure down on top, chuck some lime, make sure it's all good, and then we can think about seeding something, can't we? I've done the wheat, barley. They're all going to want wheat. The wheat and barley are going to want harvesting at the same time, obviously, that I've planted. The oats will come up a little bit earlier. I kind of want something that's going to be harvestable around about the same sort of time. Bearing in mind that we've already got, we've got the canola that's going to be ready for harvest soon. So these two fields could be, I could put canola on them ready to replace the canola from that field. And then on that field, we could probably put beans, put some soybeans. Obviously, once the sunflowers have gone off this field, we'll be free to put something else on this field too. But unfortunately, when you look at the soil composition or the growth calendar, I mean, the canola's still a long way off. I mean, that's going to be, I hate to say it, but that looks like that's going to be like December harvesting at this rate. Those sunflowers will probably be ready in November. But the rest are going to be... The canola is not looking very promising. And I need to catch up with this harvester, because I forgot that I'm meant to be unloading him. But yeah, that's the kind of plan at the moment, guys. So obviously, bearing on what decision I make on the DLC front, whether I buy the season pass or not, it'll probably be a couple of episodes, or possibly you might not see the new DLC until the next series of the map, next series I start, because I probably won't add it to either. I certainly won't add it to Riverview because this series is nearly over. And I probably won't add it to New Jersey because I'm not really doing those crops that are affected by the new DLC on the New Jersey map, because I've obviously got other plans in mind for New Jersey to try and hit the achievements that I'm missing in the game. So yeah, I've just got to basically focus on that really at the moment. That's my goal. That's my plan. Like I say, I hope you're still enjoying things on the channel, enjoying the content. If there is anything you would like to see or anything you want to see more of, please drop me a comment in the comment section down below the video, and I'll see it straight away, because I don't get that many comments, and you know, I'll take your feedback on board, definitely. As it stands, ladies and gents, I need to take a quick screenshot for the thumbnail, and then sadly this video has reached its epic conclusion, because obviously we're 30 odd minutes in and I need to go and record another episode or two today. I'd like to get maybe 3 done today, because I think then I will have 4, which is 2 weeks content, and that will be ideal. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a wonderful audience. You are amazing. Thank you for all the support you give me on the channel during my live streams. You are the best. I will see you down the road again very soon, but for now, from me, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Goodbye, people.